Hello, I'm James Grist, and in this video I'd like to try and show you how to use the basics of tegress, my growing earth simulation software. Okay, assuming you've got to this point, let's see how to move the map first. You do that by using the mouse, clicking the mouse, left mouse button scrolls the map left and right. It works by the mouse being it's an off-center method, where the closer you are to the center, the further you are from the center of the screen, the more the screen increments when you click. So here I've got the mouse in the middle, and so we've got small increments. If I was to move off to the side, increments are big. Move close to the middle again, the increments become smaller. And this works with the up and down, which is used with the right mouse button. Close to the middle, the increments are small. If I move the mouse up, increments become big. And finally, with the third mouse button, which is based on an angle, you rotate the map around the middle. If you make a small angle with an imaginary top line, and the map rotates slightly, the larger angle from the top, and the map rotates a lot, to the point where if you have the mouse at the bottom, which is 180 degrees from the top, you'll get a vertical flip, which is the largest angle you can have, because if you come down further, it just becomes smaller again, apart from in the opposite direction, like so. Okay, so that's how to move the map around. You can also zoom in and zoom out using the plus and minus keys, and you can move the map, the camera position as well, by pressing the arrow keys and then the space bar when you've done, and you'll notice the change on the camera X and camera Y figures there, like so. Okay, right, let's figure out what these buttons do. This is just, map view is an alternative view to the flat map view which we started on, where it's just curved at the top and the bottom to represent the lower areas at the North and South Pole, and the movement of the map works the same way. The next is globe view, which just gives you an attempt at a 3D view of the Earth in its, the world in its proper globe projection. And then the third button is the flat map view, which we started on. Okay, the next buttons are move map, which is the current settings, so that didn't change anything. The next one is select region, and that just selects the whole world, because when it starts out it is a whole region. We need to, if we want to use this tool more usefully, then we need to split the map into sub-regions. So we'll do that now. First you select the region, and the whole map will turn olive, and we'll use this button here, which is random fragment region. Click that, and then the whole map has been fragmented, but you don't see any difference to begin with. But if you try select region now, the world, as you can see, is split into regions. There's another way to view the regions which is better. You go click view, and it's currently on map, but we go to regions, and here we have the regions are color coded. You can fragment a current region into sub-regions. So I've just fragmented the map again. So we'll look on that with the globe view, zoom out a bit. So the world is now fragmented into sub-regions. And this is what growing Earth's about, and that is cutting the planet into sub-regions and then the Earth expanding. So let's have a go at expanding the world. So to do that, you first just check what the current setting is. The current radius is 50,096 kilometers, and the proposed is and move this back and forth, this slider here, to decide. So we'll move it up to 56,063 when you've selected the desired proposed radius. Click this button here, which is change world radius. Give it a few seconds, and there we go. The world has increased in radius, and the continents have split apart. Okay, you'll notice that there's some gaps there, and those aren't represented. These are parts of the map not represented by any vertex, which might not be useful. So if we want vertices there, we can click on inject vertices. So I'll do that. So there we go. It's actually assigned the new vertices to the existing regions, and that's useful. I'll show you in a minute why. Let's just go to the map view. As you can see, the new vertices have been coloured brown to distinguish them from the continents, which are green and blue. So it's a slightly realistic look of a fragmented world. Well, not that realistic, but you can. It's symbolic more than anything. Okay. Right. Now then, as I said, the new vertices are assigned to the existing regions, and this is useful because when we split the world again, like so, let's just increase the radius, click the button, the world expands, and those vertices that were assigned to the old regions are now have moved apart with them as well. So the world has expanded again, and those vertices have moved off to the side like they would in the real world at an oceanic rift. So again, let's just fill in the cracks with new material, new vertices, by clicking on that button. And again, we've just filled in the spaces. Let's go to the map view, and you can see that the new vertices are again a slightly different colour. Okay, let's go to the flat map view. And while this is going on, we can say that the existing continents are also under pressure to fragment. So let's click on another continent and fragment it again. So on regions, that region is fragmented into sub-regions. So let's one more time increase the radius and click button. Again, it takes a bit longer now because there's a lot more things to process. Again, the map has fragmented, and I don't know if you can spot it, but just here, this area here is the region that we only just fragmented. So one more time, we'll just inject some vertices, and this, you could say that this continent that I've just split is like the mid-African rift, the East African Rift Valley, in a few million years' time. Have a look at the map view, and again we've got it's starting to look a bit of a mess now, but there is new material between the continents. See if it looks much better on the world, the globe view. I can't remember if I've said already, but you use the plus and arrow keys to zoom in and out, which is what I'm doing here. Okay, so hopefully that's understandable what I've done. Okay, let's just speed things up by loading a small map again, because we've got a lot of vertices there now. It's a lot faster with a few vertices. Okay, this time I'm going to try and show you, fragment the map again. Last time, expand the map to large on it. Okay, Okay, if we select a region, we can now use this button here, move region, to move the region around relative to the other continents. This function is only useful when you've got multiple regions. So I'll just move these continents around. It's the effect of continents that are close, but I've got tapering margins with respect to each other, which is what you expect when the world expands. Continents don't fit together as well, they taper when you try and fit them together. Let's just do one more. This one here, that should be a good example. I'm pressing M on the keyboard, which centers the view on the current region. Okay. As you can see, I'm trying to fit the continents back together, but they don't quite fit as well. You get these tapering edges, and that's unavoidable in a growing Earth reality, which is the real reality. Okay, let's just have a look at that. Okay, so that hopefully it's understandable. A couple of other things to show you. Okay, let's just start again. Load back again. That view. Here we're going to manually draw our own continents. We'll do that with the draw boundary button in the top right, which I've just clicked, and then draw out your own continent. So that's my attempt at drawing Africa. Let's do South America here. Totally wrong, but it will have to do. Now then, I want the tegress to recognise what I've done, so I click this button here, get region by boundaries. And tegress has made 3 regions there, but you can't see them, so it's from map view. So if you go to region view, click, there's the 3 regions there. There's Africa, South America, and the rest of the world. I don't want the rest of the world, so I'll just select that. And this is an idiosyncrasy of the program. You have to press V and then spacebar, and that'll make it go away. And then because I really don't need it, I'll click this button here, delete invisible regions. Not totally necessary, but it'll just speed up the program. Okay, so we've got Africa and South America. I'll just show you what happens if we increase the Earth the world radius again. Let's just move this across, please. Well, yes, that'll have to do. Hopefully you get the idea of moving, it doesn't really exemplify what I was trying to show you, but hopefully you get the idea of how to move continents around. If we wanted to merge the 2 regions, an easy way to do it is just to click on both, and then you can move them around in one click each, but that way you can undo it, and you can sort of finalise the 2 continents should stick together by clicking this button here, merge regions, and from now on they really will be inseparable until we use a special function to split them. Okay, I think that'll have to do for this first demo, because I'm running out of time. Okay, I hope this demo was useful, and watch out for future updates in tegress. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.